welcome to day 2 of a very wet Europa Park. Oh man. Oh, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
Oh my gosh, it is another wet day. Shocking.
Oh gosh, it's picking up even more.
It's bad. This weather in Europe is just not it for me.
I'm overly moist.
We're so wet. Over it. But we still had a really great time yesterday. Like, we got a lot done, a lot accomplished. So, like, I don't know, maybe it'll be another fun day. Who knows? So yesterday we scanned our tickets here. So we like tried to come up here and like we just like blew past this like what we thought was like where you buy your ticket. It's not. They were scanning your tickets back there, so they yelled at us, LOL. But it was all good. She was like, oh, she understood. Anyway, we're gonna try to do some indoor stuff this morning because of the rain, of course. And I think that there's like a Haunted Mansion-esque type ride that we didn't get to yesterday that I think we're gonna try out this morning. So let's go take a ride. Oh, actually, Volatarium I think is something that we're supposed to do first. So I think we're gonna do that first after Alex buys a coat. Everyone has told me that I gotta check out the Volatarium when I come to Europa Park. So here we go.
Oh yeah, first
15-minute wait. Again, the parks over here absolutely killing it with the Q game. It looks so cool in here. Oh, it's like gonna be like a Soarin' type of ride maybe?
Looks like it.
Yeah, disclaimer, I have actually no idea what this ride is. I kept this one spoiler free and I'm excited to see what it does. Oh wow, that's cool. Volatarium is complete. It was okay. I think that it was okay. I think it was like pretty like, you could see each scene that they were like had been inspired by Soarin', and it felt like a little too like on the nose, especially like there's a scene like where the golf ball, like the old Soarin' kind of used to do that too. And then like the snow, they use like a mint scent type thing, and I was like, what snow smells like mint? Like, I don't know, the scents were a little bizarre, the scenes were a little like too like copy paste from Soarin'. The end was even like flying over Europa with the fireworks, like over like, I hate to say Spaceship Earth, but like their version of Spaceship Earth. Like it was like very on the nose. The film quality was also not amazing. It was like quite like shaky, and like in high movement areas it would kind of glitch out. So it was okay. We waited like 10 to 15 minutes for it, and I think that's fine. But definitely don't think I need to do it again. The good news, however, is the sun has decided to grace itself with its presence today. Oh, we got some street performers. That's fun. We are thanking Alex for buying a poncho. And since he bought a poncho, we were like, the rules are that the sun's gonna come out. So, and that seems to have happened. So thanks for buying a poncho. I also wanted to take a moment to talk a little bit about the virtual queues. So we weren't able to really use any of our virtual queues yesterday, but we did book one for Woden today. It is a little confusing. Like, if you bought all of your tickets under the same email address, it's actually really easy. But if you bought, if you have like friends like Alex is with us and he bought his ticket on his own, you actually have to go in and like scan the ticket and kind of like merge yourself. And there's not a lot of like places to kind of tell you how to use it. It's like if you find it, you find it. So definitely just be aware of that before you come. And then I would also say like the virtual queue system is a little like just kind of goofy at times. Like it told us like it was available from 11:10 to 11:20. We clicked it, we said yes, we want to book it, and then it booked us for like 12:20 to 12:30 without like really telling us the time and change. And like it was doing the same thing for Alex yesterday, where it was like giving him the same time as us before we had connected him to our account. And it was giving him like 11:30 to 11:40, which is what we had. He would click it and book it, and then when he booked it, it would come up as 10:10 to 10:20. So it's just kind of a little random. It's like not like the greatest system in the world, but I'm excited to see if it helps out with the waits today, because we do have a book for Woden later this morning. I'm so glad that we're able to see some of the park now with the sun out. Like it was pretty even with the rain, but like it just hits different on a beautiful day like today. I'm really glad that some of the rain has moved out, because it is an absolutely beautiful park. Oh.
Jumping fountain. I love it.
It's the Old timer fart. If you guys didn't know, fart in Germany means ride, so it's like old timer ride. This is making me uncomfy. Oh, there's a baby kangaroo. Oh no. Oh, what is that elephant on? Nope, don't like it. First coaster of the day is going to be Swiss Bob, which only has a 10-minute wait. So I'll take it.
I'm obsessed with this place.
Wow, that bobsled was super fun. I don't think I've ever been on a bobsled that has just like an actual drop. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, all the ones have always just had like really long helices and like not really any like real drops, but this one had like a real drop on it, so that was fun. It was pretty short, considering no, it's pretty short. Yeah, it was a good time. I've never seen a park operate like every single ride that they have here so efficiently. Like everything is just done so well. They're like running 4 or 5 trains on it, and just getting people through as quickly as possible. What in the world? There's like a stream just coming through the pathway. What?
Huh? What? Oh. Okay.
That's so random. Also, I'm an amateur and I forgot to put an SD card in my GoPro, so sad day. No on-road footage today. We found this like little wild mouse thing called Matterhorn Blitz, so that's what we're gonna do next. You can see some of it from the bobsled that we were just on, and it looked like a good time. Babies? No. Families? No. Superheroes? Yes. That's not the right colors for the bear flag. What exactly is the storyline here? He looks... Oh. Morning. This cat has seen some things. Okay. I don't really know what's happening. Hello. It's a lot of dishes you gotta do, girly. Stop sweeping the floor and get to work. Girly, what's going on with your neck? It's the haircut for me. She'd be looking a little crazy with the Dora the Explorer cut. This queue is unsettling at best. What is happening? That wild mouse went so hard. There was really did. What? There was like an elevator lift. There was smooth turns, and like the braking on it was so nice. Like usually it has like that, like a wild mouse would have like that really jerky, like abrupt braking. This one was like it glid through the brakes, and it was just like really nice. Like it wasn't abrupt at all. It was a really enjoyable ride. And the rain like happened to stop like right before we got on, so the rain wasn't even an issue. So that was really nice. I think we're gonna try to actually head to Arthur now and check that one out. I think that Van Helsing at Movie Park Germany is probably my still like favorite wild mouse that we've done on the trip, but this one is probably a close second. We were just trying to find a bathroom, which we did find, but like also there's just like this casual train station, which again is beautiful because why not? Wow, it's so nice. Josh and I were just talking about like just how much there is to do at this park. Like not only the roller coasters and the rides, just like things to see and like do. Like there's just so much at this park that we have 2 days here and we still feel like, oh my gosh, I wish we had more time here. So definitely at least come for 2 days, but like even more time, like you totally can spend more time in this park. And that doesn't even begin to cover, they have a whole like indoor water park called Rulantica that obviously we're not going to get to on this trip, but I don't know, I would love to come back. I would love to come back. Yeah.
I could easily see spending like almost 4 or 5 days here between this park, the water park, the hotels, eat, rental in. Like, there's so much.
Yeah, there's so much to do, and like you definitely could spend like a good chunk of time here. So we'll definitely be back. But yeah, we want to get as much as we can in today. The park hasn't announced yet what time the park is closing. So if you saw yesterday's video, which you should, the park says that they're going to stay open until at least 6 p.m. And then they announced at some point throughout the day, they put a bunch of signs up when the park will actually be closing. So yesterday was 7, so we're hoping it's at least 7 today. And we'll be able to enjoy the park until then. So let's head, I think we're heading to Arthur now. I think we're finally, I know I've said that a few times, but I think we're actually going to Arthur now. If you are from Europe and you're watching this vlog, can you tell me, did I just pick a bad time to come to Europe? I thought I did a lot of planning, but apparently it's just very rainy season. So if you're from Europe and if there's like a rainy season or like a better time to come visit, because we definitely want to do like a 2.0 Europe trip in the future, let me know in the comments like when the best time of year is to come to like avoid as much rain as possible, because I feel like it has just rained every day of this trip.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
You know my rule about Europe, and there having to be a slow-moving boat ride. Found it. We finally made it to Arthur, and only a 30-minute wait. That's not too bad from what I've heard, so let's go get on it. The entrance to the queue was in, oh, there goes a train. Whoa! Oh my god, that's so cool. The entrance is like inside, and there's so much going on. So the bag system at Arthur, they give you like a little card to like lock your bag in a locker. So you just like stick your bag in, close the door, and touch it, and that locks it. That's pretty cool. The trees and lighting are kind of giving E.T. from Universal. What is this hairy marshmallow? What is it? It's so cute. Alright, Arthur has been completed, and that was so much fun. It was like half dark ride, like 80% dark ride, like 20% roller coaster, and it was just like really, really well done. I don't know really how to explain it, but it was like an inverted coaster, but it was powered. And then there's like a moment of like kind of like swooping through the drops, which was really fun. There was like a spider trying to attack you and like sense, like it was very immersive. And like there they go. Honestly, this model is so impressive. Like I didn't realize how long it was. Like it was probably like a 3-minute ride.
It was decent.
It was a really long ride. It was really, really fun. I think more parks need to invest in like story attractions like this. This is really, really cool. This entire area is like,
it feels like
really amazing.
an attraction Disney should be investing in. I'm surprised we haven't seen one.
Like Disney would really benefit. Like I'm thinking of like a Monsters Inc. door coaster, like hanging from the doors, like would be really, really cool with this type of technology. I told you, every time we leave a queue, it's a different season. It's snowing now in winter. Just kidding. It's soap. It's Snope. Oh, I will never get over this park.
Nice, snow.
It's so pretty.
Snow soap.
We are on our way to Woden, finally. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, again, you should, we got rained out and we didn't end up on Woden. So we're gonna head there now. We're using our virtual queue, so hopefully the wait won't be too bad. And then we're gonna snack some lunch. There she is, Woden. That is where you would normally enter for Woden, but they have this nice sign out, virtual queue or virtual line. So that is where we're headed. That was super easy. All you had to do is scan your little QR code and you just went through the gate, and now we are making our way through the virtual, well, the not virtual line of the virtual line. This is the physical line of the virtual line. Woden, more like, whoa then. She was bananas.
Bananas,
Like that was crazy. I think I was expecting it to hit kind of like Wicker Man, just because of like the vibe of the entire park being more like centered on like families riding together.
This is what Wicker Man should
Oh
be.
my gosh, she was wild. That was like Thunderhead, but in Europe. That was amazing. I think it's still number 2. We did ride like in the front. I would love to get a back row seat, or a back row ride on it rather. But honestly, it was incredible. It was a really, really good GCI and a really good ride for the park. So like Blue Fire and Woden.
I feel like that's the craziest GCI I've ridden.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I
would say so.
it was pretty nuts.
That was pretty up there in terms of GCI. It was like,
Yeah, it was
just
very
too
good.
much level.
Also, the operations here continue to be like actually insane. They like locked the lap bars and had us dispatched in like 12 seconds, like, and maybe even shorter than that. It was so crazy fast. This next coaster is going to be very special, not because it's great or different or unique, but it's actually going to be my 400th roller coaster, and I'm excited to share with you what that's going to be here in a second. Oh yeah, the day before my birthday, my 400th coaster. This is going to be number 400. Boo! And that's fine. Just with like weather and some technical issues with rides along the way, that's just kind of how it lined up. And you know what? At least it's at this beautiful park because, yeah, it's fine. I will still remember today as being a very special day.
Quite the drop.
As I was standing there trying to get some off-ride footage, hope you enjoyed it, because the geyser went off and I got completely soaked all over my back. Worth it. There we go, 400 coasters completed. What a pointless little ride for like my 400th one. It was fine. You didn't really get wet, didn't really do anything, so there really wasn't much point to it. I think I got like a little sprinkling on my sleeve and that's about it. I think the front row got a little bit more wet than like rows 2, 3, and 4, but yeah, not my favorite. It was okay. Hopefully 500 will be a little bit more special. I think it will be. If all works out well, it'll happen in March of next year, so I'll announce that trip as we get a little bit closer, and I think that'll be a really exciting 500th coaster. We're trying Bambo Bai, which is like Asian food in bowls is what it says, but it sounds really good and fresh, and like, Lord knows I could use a vegetable.
We love veggies too. We love them, yes we do.
After this road trip, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, they have spring rolls.
They have spring rolls?
Yeah, I don't think these are like the spring rolls, but they do have spring rolls.
What?
Spring rolls. We were handed this, so this makes it so that you can't just like come in and get a table without getting food, which I really love because it's been really hard at some of the different restaurants in Europe to like find seating because everyone just kind of like sits there without eating, which is a little frustrating. So I love how they do this. This is so nice. I got a chicken bowl with some noodles and like edamame and vegetables. We also got a side of spring rolls with chili sauce. It's really good. Really good. I can't wait. Yum. I think we all got like the same thing.
I got peanut sauce.
Oh, you got peanut sauce?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got chili.
I have no idea what I got.
You got curry sauce, I got
Okay,
chili,
okay.
and you got peanut. And while we're here eating, we get this gorgeous view of the ending of Pirates in Batavia, which I think is so cool. So it's like very reminiscent of like the Blue Bayou restaurant at Disneyland. So this is really cool. We're doing Snorri Torin, which is like this. I think that's Snorri Torin.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, these are some steep stairs too. Oh my Lanta.
He's the mascot.
This is giving red rats right here.
Yeah, so he's gonna give us a tour of their water park while we're in their theme park. Basically, it's an advertisement.
This is an advertisement for Rolantica.
Which honestly is so smart. Like that
It really
is.
is.
I
I would
hope.
love to try Rolantica.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Maybe.
Look at this place.
Oh, this is cool.
Okay,
The music is fun.
I'm living for the music. Oh my gosh, it's like the map from Dora.
Oh my god, we're gonna see Ariel!
No way.
Yes. Oh. Oh, she's grumpy. I'm not really sure what happened, but now we've made it here. What? Oh. Huh. That did happen. Okay, Snorritorium happened. It was cute. It was a fun little dark ride. There was like even like a place like where like they did a turntable and then like put you into like a motion base and did like a little simulator action. I think just because they had the money, like why not? It didn't really make sense, but you know what? Go off, Europa Park.
Oh, shoot, right back to
Ooh, yeah, we are heading, well, we're gonna try to head to Blue Fire before that comes in. Doesn't look promising, but we're gonna do our best. Ugh, Blue Fire is just so good looking. I really hope, yeah. I hope you guys can see like how blue it is. It looks so good. I love it. We had a cheeky little, like what, 30-minute lightning delay?
Rain moment.
Yeah, a little rain moment. Shocking, I know. Now the ride's open. Well, they're opening it. I will give the park credit. Like when the rides go down for weather, they do get them back up like literally as soon as they can. Like as soon as the storm cleared, they were up and going. So re-ride on Blue Fire. Season update. It's summer again.
It's so hot.
What is happening? Just got a re-ride on Blue Fire, and we got back row on that ride, or at least second to last row on that last ride, and it was still so good. It was still so smooth too. I was really surprised. Like I was wondering if it was going to carry from front to the back, and it did. It's so glossy smooth. The airtime just hits a little bit different. Like the coming off the brake run was probably my favorite moment because you just get yeeted off of it.
Absolutely
It's
yanked.
so good. The airtime and the inversions is perfect. It's like super graceful floater, like 0G airtime. It's really good. And then that last like heartline roll, like I think it's just a Mosasaurus roll. Like let's just call it what it is. Like that's basically what it is. It like just throws you out of that train. It is so much fun. I think it's my second favorite. I think I'm gonna go second favorite mock ride, probably after Time Traveler. I think I think it's like just above Lost Gravity for me, like just a tiny bit. So I'm really excited to see what they do with the Voltron, which is like the updated Big Dipper, which is like Lost Gravity here, because I bet you that will be really, really good. We decided we wanted to do the Euro-Mir one more time. It's only a 25-minute wait, so that's not bad at all.
Epic sleigh.
Shall we go?
Oh, you can walk up from the space station to go.
Oh, that's fun. Maybe we'll go up there later. Your music goes hard.
It really does. I love it.
Oh, Euro-Mir, how I love and hate you. You're just so fun in the queue, and then the lift, and then the top section's great, and then the roller coaster portion starts, and she is just rough, rumbly, bangy, profiled wrong. She's just a goofy girl. Is how I would describe it. She's just a little too goofy at the end for me. The backwards was just like not it. It's not,
The backwards was super silly.
So it's just too silly for me. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm getting real over this rain. That just can't decide what it wants to do with its life.
Weise Priesterin, kannst du mir helfen, den Tempel zu finden? Kompagnons bräuchten wir immer.
Just got off a, it's not a rain ride because it's indoors. We just a re-ride, that's what. We just did a re-ride on Pirates in Batavia, and it slays. It's such a good ride. It's such a cool dark ride. The projection mapping is amazing.
Period.
Right?
Stealing his content.
Yeah, it's stealing. It's fine. It's all yours. Yeah, the projection mapping is so good. The animatronics are good. The smell is so pleasant that you go, like, I don't even know what the smell is. What is the smell? What is it?
At one point it smelled like a massage
parlor,
clinic,
right?
essential
I
oils.
liked it. But yeah, it was amazing. We just ordered.
I don't think there's any coffee in here.
No, we just ordered frappes thinking that there would be like iced coffee type thing. But I tasted it and mine just kind of tastes like tapioca pudding.
Yeah, it just tastes like cream. It literally just tastes like milk cream, that's it. With ice chunks in it.
Why? Why don't you believe in iced coffee in Europe? I don't understand. It's so sad. Alex and I thought we found iced coffee, but it turns out we found a vanilla milkshake instead.
It's really not
So
even very
Alex
vanilla.
bought espresso and we mixed it in, and it actually is super yummy. It's really good. And then we got two crepes. We got a apple crepe and a hazelnut crepe. Yum. Put a fork in me because I'm done. Alright, the rain, I think, is here to stay until the end of the day. So we have decided to just accept the fact that it is going to be wet, and we are just gonna go on some coasters and just accept the fact that we are going to be very, very wet by the end of the day. They're running all the rides because there is no lightning. It's just a pretty consistent downpour is what we'll call it. But Euro-Mir, Blue Fire, Woden are all running Silver Star, so I think we're gonna try to get a couple of last rides. We're gonna do Euro-Mir, Silver Star, Blue Fire, and then I think head up and do like their Haunted Mansion-esque type ride too, and then we'll probably call it a day from there. So we'll probably see you closer to the end of the day. It's hard to vlog when it's like pouring rain. It's giving Target's Christmas display.
I was like, it's like the Christmas shop. It's like you take a Michael's Christmas section and make it into a ride.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
The icy level from Super Mario 64. God.
Uh-oh. What are these tinfoil ducks doing? They're literally covered in aluminum foil. What is happening? Hello, girlie. Roll that ball. Oh. Or Elsa.
Love the bear imagery. We love the lumberjack imagery. That was a slave.
Was that it?
And a half.
No, I think there's more.
Look at the pathway to the shooting star.
Oh my gosh, why is he blue? He's literally blue. What?
Oh yeah, that was it.
Alright, we did Silver Star in the back row, and if you watched yesterday's vlog, I wasn't a big fan. It's still okay. It's okay. It's in between okay and good. The back row is definitely much better than where we sat yesterday. And the second half of it is elite, but the first half of it just is like, meh, some floater airtime. And man, that trim hit hard. Oh my gosh, it hit really hard. But the coming off of the brake run, you are ejected out of your seat. And the little S-bend at the end is actually so much fun. You get a lot of good force on it. So overall, it's a pretty good ride. It's all right. I know I've been calling this like Haunted Mansion, but this isn't gonna be our last ride at Europa Park. So sad that it's our last ride already. I don't know what it's called. It's this Geisterschloss, which I've just been calling the Haunted Mansion ride because that's what I'm calling it. What is going on here? It's a massive bird. Ooh.
Und du fast stoßt mal an.
Oh man! I hope you enjoyed some of the clips there of the Haunted Mansion, which I joked all day was like Haunted Mansion, and it turned out to literally be Haunted Mansion in Europa Park. If maybe they bought the stuff from a Spirit Halloween, I don't know. Certainly had elements to it. The scenes were definitely a lot darker than like what you would see at Disney, like on their Haunted Mansion, but it definitely wasn't giving Europa Park as we've experienced thus far. I would love to see them actually like shut this down, refurbish it completely to like bring it up to their standards that they have today, because I think that they would do like an amazing job based on like how they've themed some of their sections today. But yeah, that was interesting. It was a ride. That was our last ride at Europa Park. That's crazy.
Oh, that is. What a note to end on.
So crazy. It is chucking it down yet again. But Europa Park has been absolutely amazing for the 2 days, even with the rain. I know that at the beginning of yesterday's vlog, I said you can't be disappointed until the end, and I'm so glad I went in with a positive mindset, because at the end of the days, we had a great time both days, right, everyone? So fun. It's been so much fun here. We got on everything that we wanted to, a couple of times even. We've just embraced the rain, got wet, had a good time. We will absolutely come back. I wish we had more time here, honestly, because I could spend a lot more time here. I would love another day or two here to really explore the park.
Like 1/5 of the attraction.
Yeah, it feels like we've only like scratched the surface of Europa Park. So that being said, make sure you guys give this video a like to fight that YouTube algorithm, and subscribe if you fight the algorithm. And then subscribe if you want to see more coaster content like this. Keep cruising and coasting. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Slay.
Slay.